How's it going, PA Woods and Forest community, and welcome to another episode involving these pet updates. So in the last two episodes you met Max of the Dumpy family and Pharaoh, as you can see him here at the top, who is the male southeastern 5-line skink. We talked about a little bit in the last episode the featured animals that are partners to the main animals, and who you're looking at here is Amsi. This big, beautiful female southeastern 5-line skink has been the mother of 4 generations of baby skinks. She's been so vital to the Skink Dynasty. But not only her, we go back in time and we reintroduce you to the Dumpy family in 2019. This is what their enclosure looked like before we had to call it quits because of the parasites. This male White's tree frog that you're looking at is named Spurgeon, and he's a male White's tree frog. He's a little bit more confident and outgoing compared to Jeremiah, the other male White's tree frog that you'll meet in a minute. Max and Spurgeon are usually 2 peas in a pod, hanging out in all of the hides, usually the PVC piping in the quarantine enclosure. You can usually hear Spurgeon before you see him because he's a very vocal and personable frog. Spurgeon is going to be very exciting to see living inside the new 125 gallon that awaits him. Speaking of Jeremiah the White's tree frog, here he is. He's a little bit more shy, and I'm not too sure why, but he just seems like he doesn't have a whole lot of confidence. He's usually hiding, and he's usually more in the shadows as compared to Spurgeon and Max. But we love Jeremiah, we're still trying to work with him, and the unique thing about him, as well as the other Dumpies, is that I can hand feed them. So even though he's a little bit more reserved, I have the opportunity to still interact with them. Not to be outdone, we get a chance to see the Skink Dynasty in 2019 along with what we saw the Dumpy family lived in. You could see Amsi hanging out on the background of this terrarium, and while the tank doesn't look like what it did in 2019, it's okay because the Skink Dynasty is getting ready to move out and move next door to the bigger and greater 125 gallon. But it was also really exciting to see Amsi a little bit more active in the enclosure. If you guys haven't already, please check out episode 1 featuring Max, starring her in her 7th birthday, and check out the episode with Pharaoh, the last episode to come out before this one. I guarantee you'll be excited, and it'll give you a great chance to see the starting characters, the main characters for the 125 gallon. Speaking of the 125 gallon, here's another quick look at what we've been doing and the progress that we've been making on this upcoming build. We're a little bit further ahead than the clips that I'm showing, but I just wanted to give you an update on what we've been doing. So you could see that I was using the expanding foam, and you can see the little coconut baskets that I was trying to stick on the expanding foam, just to create a unique looking background. And one more surprise. This isn't the only enclosure, and these aren't the only animals that are going to be featured in this storyline and playlist. That's right, the Grey Army is going to make their reintroduction. We're going to get a chance to meet some of the members, and we're going to look forward to building their enclosure as well. If you can, please like and subscribe and share this with your friends. We'll see you guys in the next one.